Hi, Chag Sameach, Purim Sameach. Today is Purim, the idea of Vayafochu, turning everything round. And everything was turned round in Megillah Esther in a very positive way. However, in our history, it hasn't always been like that. We know that Haman wanted to kill the Jews in the month of Adar, the day representing the death of Moshe Rabbeinu, saying that if that day he died, that's a great month in order to destroy the Jews. But what if Haman was right? Just what if there was something in his argument, that the month of Adar could have also been a terrible month for us? In 1942, on Zayin V'Adar, a tragedy occurred to the Jewish people. A boat with 769 people were in the sea. They had posters all round the boat. Please, please save us. Please, please save us. The boat drowned, 769 people were killed, and there was one survivor. The Strumer tragedy. A couple of days before, Lord Moyne, the High Commissioner for Great Britain in the Middle East, the one who was responsible for all the Middle Eastern affairs, wrote a letter to the government back in Whitehall, asking that the Strumer not be allowed to come to the land of Israel, asking that those refugees be left to their fate in the middle of the sea. After the Strumer fell and was drowned, a young boy in Tel Aviv goes out to the streets. There he sees people selling tickets for the Purim raffle, for the big Purim parties that are about to come. He doesn't understand. He simply doesn't understand. He comes home and he writes in his diary, I don't understand how we Jews can celebrate Purim as if nothing had happened. Only yesterday, 769 Jews were on a dilapidated boat, begging for people to help them. They drown, and now the Jewish people can't even get their act together and mourn in a proper way. If we don't know how to mourn in a proper way, this in fact will be a big hit to the Jewish people. The fact that we don't even know how to mourn. It will be what we call a slap in the face. His name was Eli Joseph. Somewhere else in Israel, another boy called Eliyahu went and argued with his commander in the Irgun Tzvai Leumi. I don't understand. The Strumer has been drowned and we're still not doing anything? The gates of the land of Israel are closed in front of all the Jewish refugees. I want to do something. We've got to fight the British and tell them, open the gates of the land of Israel. We can't just sit here. The time hasn't come yet. What do you mean the time hasn't come? The Jewish people's blood is now flowing, and the time hasn't come? What has to happen still? In the summer of that year, the ovens of Auschwitz started burning, and we all know what that means. 2 years later, a guy comes out of Hungary and he goes to Lord Moyne telling him, I have an offer of Eichmann to save the last million Jews alive in Europe. 10,000 trucks, and he'll deliver you 100,000 Jews as a deposit if only you answer yes. Lord Moyne answers, well, what will I do with 1 million Jews? Where do you think I'm going to put them? The two boys, Eliyahu Hakim and Eliyahu Betsuri, were sent by the Lehi to Egypt to assassinate Lord Moyne. On completing their mission, they were sent to the gallows, singing Hatikva and smiling to the future when a Jewish flag would fly over the land of Israel, and any Jew who wants to come to the land of Israel could. But if only we would have understood that when the Strumer drowned in 1942, it was a wake-up call for the whole of the Jewish people to do exactly what Esther asked the Jewish people to do in her time. Get together and fast for 3 days. A 3-day fast by the whole of the Jewish people after the Strumer went down may have saved 6 million Jews and opened the gates of Palestine in time to save them. Maybe that is also something we can ponder on, that sometimes we are given warning signals, like Esther was given a warning signal by Mordechai. If you dare think that you are going to save yourself by yourself because you are in the king's house, don't dream of that, because you and your whole house will be destroyed if you don't understand that you have arrived at a position of power only for this reason. If each one of us could understand that we have arrived at our position of power in order to cry to save our brothers whenever they are in trouble, then we can be sure that we will also be able to turn things round in time, vayafochu, turn things round, and be happy on this Purim and on every Purim from now and forever. Thank you very much, and Purim Sameach.